what the heck is going on with the Republican Party? So I guess the chairman of the Republican Party put out a 8.5-minute video trying to rally the troops, mostly targeting teachers' unions for causing racism and committing abuse on our kids. It's really funny if you look at these charts of like Google, like when words are popular and stuff. It's like a way that people are starting to use to heat seek like outrage politics. Cancel culture or teaching critical race theory, really popular like last year, earlier this year. Now nobody's talking about it. Like, can't find any, like, there's zero people. School's back, classes are starting up, nobody cares about critical race theory anymore. Our Republican chairman here, Bennett, is trying to bring it back. John Bennett really wants critical race theory to come back. So he's putting out, 8.5-minute propaganda piece on all that. Just him to camera, like, complaining about it, calling it Marxism, socialism. I mean, just like all the leftist buzzwords. And then this one, I don't know if I want to watch it. I mean, you're welcome to. So Lemire used his Sunday sermon this past Sunday to declare that BLM is demonic and, quote, the organization called Black Lives Matter is operating under the spirit of Jezebel. Did you know that organization was founded by witchcraft practicing lesbians?
That's exactly what Jesus would have said.
Totally.
Yeah. It's an intriguing way to use the scripture, but teach their own.
So he calls out Right Wing Watch, which gets concerning to me because it's like, if he knows he's going to get picked up for saying these things, it's like, are we actually helping him here by spreading this message? Kind of worried we are. But, just total ridiculousness. And then last night, he had a state senator from Arizona to report on their he had a rally that included the state senator from Arizona to report on their recount efforts, because a year later we're still counting ballots, I guess, in some states in the union. And then there's also now a Republican primary challenger for Stitt. He is now being primaried from the right. Irvin Yen, who was a state senator who got run out by the anti-vaxxers, I would argue is probably primarying him from the left a little bit, like the moderate Republican lane. To my knowledge, his campaign has received zero support. But, Stitt's drawn a right-winger from the right, Dr. Mark Sherwood.
And hold on, before we call him doctor, can we confirm that? Because, they be over there like, with the Alex Jones U. Like, hold on, man. Like, I try not to be an educational elitist, but hold on. No,
Yeah, so no, he's hardcore. And what's crazy is, I may be going a little crazy, because like here he has a graphic with him on the thing, and I swear that Lemire had retweeted him, but then I went back and couldn't find it. So I'm like wondering if like this guy's like trying, like he's like late to the Grift train, and like he's like trying to grab the coattails of Lemire, who is like legit starting to take off in the far right circles. Like his social media has exploded. So I'm wondering if this guy's trying to get on the Grift train, and maybe Lemire's like, I'm not sure about you, Mr. Sherwood. Oh, great. He's also anti-cannabis. Yeah. Anyway, these guys are getting just weirder and weirder. So Sarah Gray, who often reports for the Black Wall Street Times, I don't know if I think she's doing this just privately. Anyway, she live tweeted the event. So if you wanted to read all about it, it's wild. I mean, just it's wild. Anti-mask, impeach the president. I mean, they're like illegally occupying the Oval Office. I mean, it's just like, it's every conspiracy. And then there's like weird, like you can get like pretty big discounts on My Pillow, apparently, if you use Jackson Lamar's name. I mean, just like, so it's like a multi-level marketing scheme / conspiracy theory / it's so crazy. Like, I just
conspiratorial grift.
Conspiratorial grift.
Like, it's interesting. So I read Mark Sherwood's governor page, so you don't have to. And I mean, if you want to, that's why I was like, a doctor wrote this. But anyway, the thing is, and by the way, it had sold out on the flyer, and like Sarah Gray was sitting back there with like 19 empty chairs surrounding her. It's like, what about this? Did they leave? Like, what happened? But anyway, on Sherwood's page, it talks about the stolen election. It talks about defying Joe Biden and the quote-unquote communist regime. It talks about more about the stolen election and more about Biden and more about the quote tidal wave of communism and tyranny. And then there's a few typos, but there's more than a few. There's several typos, but the thing is, that's where the party is. Like, they like, even like, where's the racism even? Like, where is the like?
We'll get to that. We're gonna cover that coming up next.
Yeah, Langford, right? But and I'm gonna connect this, right? Yeah. So that's where the party is. The party is in a just crazy nothingness, right? In 2020, I'm sorry, they didn't have a platform. It was like, whatever the fuck Trump want. Right, that was, and I'm not joking. Like, their 2020 National Republican Party had no fucking platform. It was like, well, the shit we said in 2016 and whatever Trump said. Like that, right? There was no like, oh, let's do some small government. Let's have a strong national defense. Let's uphold or whatever the fuck, free trade and religious liberties and they're even getting away from that until they need it, right? And so it's a party of just Trump won, own the libs. That's it. And if you look at this is a person running for governor, right? Where are any policies? Where are any ideas? With Lamar, Black Lives Matter or witches is not an idea, my man. Like what are you going to do as a governor other than audit a state in which the candidate you say won all 77 counties according to our official count? So what are you going to just recount them for fun? Yep. Like what? Like you probably recount him and he'd lose votes. Like what are you like? What is the fucking point of it? What are you gonna do? And the answer is just nothing. I'm going to own the libs. And I to my fucking core disagree with the religious extremism of James Langford that like seems to have been what got him into politics. But he feels the need to connect to the base because Lamar is getting attention. Now, did he run the church and say, look, Roe v. Wade got essentially overturned, guys. We out here winning for y'all. Is that what he did? No. He came to Oklahoma City and went to like a fucking big fence company and was like, they building fences over here. We're going to put some fences on the border. Right? like that's where James Langford.
Go ahead. Sorry.
A standing U.S. senator felt to get to the core of his party, who's known for his Christian like bona fides, right? Like that's his foundation, that's his base. He's known as the Christian guy, right? What did he feel the need to do when he felt kind of a little threat from his right and needed to connect to his party? He didn't go to no church. He didn't go to church the week after the Supreme Court essentially overturned Roe v. Wade. This is supposed to be his fucking victory lap. What did he do? He went to a fence company and talked about how he can be xenophobic. That's where the party is.
Thanks for watching our video. Please give it a like and hit that subscribe button for more content. If you want to engage with us, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram.